Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode. Let's play Beyond Divinity. When last we left off, we have been picking up doing some of the final quests still in the log, and we are pretty much done. Most of the quests here are either, things I can no longer finish because they are locked out, and one of them just can't be done because the battlefield is all screwed up. Which really just leaves Restore the Doll, which is something that should have happened when we were in the catacombs, but it didn't because the quest and the game kind of glitched out in a way that I don't think was fully anticipated. Essentially, when I was in the last room and we were going to encounter the last Chaos Crystal fragment, before that I should have actually finished restoring the doll and talking to the goddess of the Renarch. So that is what we're going to be doing today, to finish that off. And then manually teleport to the exit level. Right. I need one. Sorry about that. With my hands free. Anyway, let's get going. Let's have a look. I need to go to the teleporter. We need to get down to the catacombs, which fortunately we can still do. If we couldn't, that would have been a problem, but fortunately, while we can no longer get up from the first floor in the catacombs, we can still go down. So it was this one. Which color was it? There we are, outskirts of the town. I don't especially know if there's any quests left that I could potentially still do while I'm here, but I think we've pretty much covered everything I can do. Down. We cannot go up, but that's fine. Push forward. We need to get to the very bottom of the whole track. Finish the particular one. So I did a little bit of looking up on these chests indeed would contain, and yeah, the other chests pretty much would just contain trash compared to what I'm currently using. So yeah, picking the golden chest was definitely the right choice here, even though it didn't really matter all that much. It's a nice chunk of change, but I am loaded as is. Alright, so now this is nearly the lowest level of where we found we had the conversation about everything that was going on with the Chaos Crystal, which is still in my inventory, I believe. Yeah. The assembled crystal. Such so many curious little typos. Anyway. I'm not sure if it should leave my inventory or not, or something. If the game isn't gonna take it from me, I am not gonna be bothered about keeping it. Anyway, what was supposed to happen, that I think we were supposed to ignore the crystal for the time being and finish the particulars of this dungeon. And complete all the challenges of Ran. You know, sure, we could do that. Eventually, we needed to go down a level. I was kind of reluctant to do because I didn't want to advance before I was done on this floor. Of course, doing that caused me to teleport to the end stage of the level, of the act. No, we needed to get down here. Here is another part of the wilderness. Doesn't really matter which way we go. Both stairs lead to the same place. Let's do a conversation with this.
You've been in this world for only a short period of time, mortal, but your actions are already remarkable. You've slaughtered many foul demons and removed fragments of the Chaos Crystal from Nemesis. You've killed the Imp Trader, the one who was responsible for destroying the barrier protecting my world. You've killed the Black Servant of the Chaos Lord who was desecrating my temple. You've shown your honorable nature by these deeds. Ron is pleased.
And that gives us the symbol of honor. Alright, now we have all these symbols. May as well just check in the loot. And I hope we'll pass that, but at least the game doesn't quite freak out about looking outside for hours and times. Back out we go. Now we have all the symbols we need. Time to talk with Larian.
You did well. Not many mortals have shown they are worthy of my presence. And you are the first of your kind that I haven't doomed, human. I know you have great desires, but who hasn't in these troubled times?
I need you to lift a curse.
I know what you've brought with you, mortal. My child. She suffered for so long. So long. But she is in the right place now. For here, in the inner sanctuary of my temple, I have the power to remove her curse. Where am I? Who? Oh, good mother, I praise you. You've suffered long enough. This has come to an end now. What's this? Enemies in your holy sanctuary? I will slay them. Wait. These creatures brought you all the way from Asmodeus to this place? They saved you. Asmodeus? Yes, I remember now. Forgive my ignorance, Mother.
She should have asked for our forgiveness.
I bow to your will, Mother Ron. However, as long as the crystal is absent from the sanctuary, the future will still look grim. Farewell, my children. The crystal.
Alright. So that is what's supposed to have happened before we get in the done. And now we have Elder Anlokam.
Why are you hesitating? I cannot thank you enough for your help. You have given me and my people the one thing we were missing: hope. Now the rift to the Academy is open, and believe me, this is your only chance to get back to Rivellon.
So basically, she can give me...
The crystal is a device that created a barrier between Nemesis and the demonic planes.
There is no portal here that I can just jump in. And while I probably don't... Yeah. Have the crystal. Okay. Take one last time. Back here we are. The water pyramid was a little bit obscured, but now we both of them again. This also means there is now no way back to the act. But onwards to Act 4.
This won't work. You'll have to recite the
Incredible!
You don't know. You... But give me...
He's
It's...
motivate.
Will you pay me? Listen very carefully.
Alright. There we go. Yeah, I am very paranoid about things going wrong here.
Killing the Black Bishop was a very satisfying moment. It wasn't that the actual killing made me feel light-spirited, but also the knowledge that we were nearing our goal. Despite my companion's resourcefulness and pathetic attempts at bonding with me, I was growing frustrated by the curse. The Academy was a tomb. No real surprise there, as Asmodeus himself had taken care of the place. The deal with Anlokam demonstrated his admirable cunning. The Renar had been very stupid, but that was our fortune. The demons wouldn't invade the Academy, which was all the better for us. Soon we were going to learn the secret of rift running, and then we would be free, not only of each other, but also of Nemesis. My companion continued to be useful and brave, certainly for a human. But again, I was careful not to show too much pleasure. After all, I too have a reputation to think of.
Alright. Welcome to Act 4, properly this time. And yeah, I did have the same bug again that I had no sound when I arrived here last time. So I had to restart the game. But we are now here. I have no need of scale lagging, especially on magical. Anything on these notes? Failed the academy test? Many who have tried to enter the academy have failed. Have you ever considered satisfying career as trainer? Join the academy! Joining the academy is a great honor and privilege. Only the best members of each caste can hope to become an elder and successfully graduate from this academy. Anyway, we are now... We have no quests and no real conversation yet. Inside at last. I see it. Our only chance to find a way to escape this dimension lies somewhere in the academy. Yeah, well... It doesn't look that promising just yet. Kind of potions. Well, let us begin with our most pressing thing. As we are in the final act, and I don't see any real reason to hold on to this stuff anymore. As we are level 28, and I don't suspect we'll be doing much more leveling, even with the bonus I'm getting from Wisdom. So, I'm going to trash Wisdom and recoup skill points other spells that are more useful to me. Do that. A chunk of change, that's fine. So, what spells do I actually have? Magic Window to Furies is over. Give that 2 points. So want to level that one up. The Magic Hammer is a good spell for me. A couple of points. Do like the Lightning Storm. Spikes. What I want. The rest I'm not too fussed about. Fireball is probably powerful enough as it is. Yeah, let's get Acid Rain. That's probably fine. But I don't like my magic much more. Oh, now for Death Knight. Also will not need Wisdom anymore, so to that. Ed. How can I push this? Way up to 8. Sure, I want to do that. Let's just improve his swordsmanship. Accuracy is probably fine. Give it 2. That should be sufficient. And we sharpen this weapon. Yep. Just about. So. Might still gain a level while we're in here. Maybe 2. Unlikely, but I'm not gonna nerf myself to do it.
Come a little closer. Can't see you. Ah, you. Finally. I was expecting you earlier.
You were expecting?
The High Elder told us, Damien. The initial tests for the Academy are an honor, especially for an Outlander. Are you ready, Damien?
Don't look at me! I'm as puzzled as you are! I believe he thinks you're Damien! The Child of Chaos studied at the Academy after he arrived here, and before he decided to conquer this place. I would suggest you play along, human. We have to learn a way to escape from here, and if they think you are allowed to do it, we would be foolish not to use it to our advantage.
Sensible, huh? What are the initial tests?
3 rooms, 3 tests. Are you worthy? Are you ready, Damien? Our expectations are high.
Yes, I am ready.
Brave Outlander. But are you worthy?
Blah, blah, blah. Talk, talk, talk. Let's have some action.
Not so fast. 3 tests to pass. Test of knowledge, test of endurance, test of faith. They will show if you are worthy. Go through the open doors. Talk to the instructor 3 times. Then a 4th door opens, and you will receive your final evaluation.
Damn ghost! Never stop chattering!
Before you go, Read the code of behavior on the wall. 16 rules. What is allowed, what is forbidden.
What is your name?
Don Horum am I, Dan. I point initiates towards their tests.
Can you tell me about the Academy?
It is the center of knowledge. All rift openers have to study here and prepare themselves for their great responsibility.
What are Rift Openers?
Rift openers. Elders who can open rifts leading to other places, other worlds.
You have a problem with drugs here?
You've heard. Even the Outlanders have already heard. The young are not enough discipline anymore. Stay away from drugs, Damien. Dangerous. Very dangerous.
Do you know about me?
The High Elder speaks very highly of you, Damien. The first outsider who has been allowed to study here. Can you see how great the honor is?
Who is the High Elder?
High Elder Anlokam, the head of the Academy. He spoke in your favor.
Bye. Right. Hiding into the Academy. Book is empty. Very well. Have a look around. There is this pamphlet on the wall. Hang on. What's the head there? So I am kind of curious about whether or not I can make another permanent potion. I cannot. Maybe if I had left off the extract. Not sure I could have, but also needed the dust prevents the door from this collision. Yet it says locked. I don't think lockpicking can change dust.
You should honor all elders, because they are your guidance to wisdom. But heed well the words of the One High Elder, because he is the wisest of them all.
Yep. Anlokam is no longer in our inventory, so that at least tracks. Anything else? I mean, clearly missing some bits and pieces, but
You should keep the knowledge you've acquired at the Academy secret, because knowledge given to the unwise can be dangerous, both for the unwise and the rest of us. But above all, you should keep the knowledge of rift running a secret, because the knowledge of rift running is the most dangerous knowledge of all. Every time you summon a creature, it's your responsibility, so make sure you unsummon it again. But most importantly, if you are making a rune to open a rift, make sure you also make a rune to close it again, because not doing so will lead to chaos. Never initiate a duel in the grounds of the Academy, because the Academy is a place of learning and peace. Never start or continue a family honor war on the territory of the Academy, because doing so will no longer be seen as an honorable act. The Academy does not care what someone's great-granddad said to someone else's great-granddad.
You must honor Ron 5 times a day to show your humility to the goddess of war, honor, knowledge, and wisdom. You shouldn't pray to any other gods at this time, because Ron does not appreciate the competition.
well, I can understand that particular way. The way these are written are kind of unserious, I suppose. No, 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 no.
Never manipulate the results of your tests, even if you get the chance. Let your honor and conscience guide you and never try out any newly learned concepts on your elders. It just leads to an unnecessary mess.
Yeah, okay.
Never consume anything that affects your senses while you're at the academy. Sharp and unaffected senses are essential for your safety and the safety of others. Also, show your abstinence regarding the opposite sex. Door locks can be arranged.
So you don't have to show abstinence for the same sex. Good to know.
Make sure you are always on time, because the Academy does not tolerate tardiness. Never keep your elders waiting, because their time is valuable and their tempers are short. You should go to bed early, because only the bright student can honor their studies and their gods the way they should. At least 13 hours a day.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
Chastise yourself at least once per day to show your goddess your absolute devotion. Birch twigs are preferable. Do not take this rule to heart. We should have gotten rid of it a long time ago after the accident.
So why is it still up then?
Never bring your pets to the academy. We do not run a zoo. Please note, basilisks, dragons of any size, centaurs, unicorns, and greater Revelon fire toads are also considered pets.
Missing a room, I guess?
Never show your feelings in the halls of the Academy, because the Academy is a place of severity and logic, and expressing your feelings undermines this. Above all, you should never laugh in the Academy, because laughter humiliates the severity at the highest degree, and upsets Father Woodward.
Like I said, feels a little bit unserious.
Never raise your hand to a servant, because the servants are there to help you focus on your studies. And if they are no longer there, you'll have to darn your own socks.
Totally fair statement, rule.
You must honor the properties of the Academy, because these are all objects of high academic value. Above all, you should honor the books, because the books contain all the knowledge, and the knowledge is the most valuable thing in the Academy. Please remember to bring them back to the library on time. Otherwise, you will be fined.
Alright. I think that's enough of the rules. Let's see what we can break. And just get...
Will you face the tests this time?
I don't know. I only have one chance. Maybe I should prepare some more.
How often have you come here and left without trying?
9 times. But I always remember my father. He failed the entrance test. And now he's working as an imp trainer.
Nasty.
You can say that again. He's even started to sound like an imp. Oh, it's a horrible business.
Indeed. I don't have any keys, so I'm gonna guess can't open any of this. The lock of this door is a strange lock, in the form of a small star. The writing definitely was not getting too well checked at the end.
Are you prepared for the test of knowledge? I am. There are only 16, and I know them by heart.
I do hope I don't have to memorize the rules. I definitely will not be able to learn them by heart. Partially because I was not taking them all too seriously. That'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye.